Well, she's one of the few women at the top of the NFL, Sandra Douglass Morgan.
And I got down to sit down and talk with the Raiders president to get her thoughts on the upcoming Raiders regular season. Do you have like 5-10 more minutes? I'm sitting down with Sandra Douglass Morgan, who is the president of the Raiders.
Thanks for having me.
What can people expect heading into next season? You know, obviously, with Antonio confirmed as the head coach of the organization and the impact that people have seen, his passion, being part of the organization. What should people anticipate for next year?
Yeah, I'm just really excited for what's to come. I mean, you've seen, our head coach, Antonio Pierce, come in mid-season, really been able to kind of just galvanize a passionate fan base, right? And that's what we love about Raider Nation. And just seeing the support that he's gotten, not just from players, but from alumni and from our fans, and honestly from every single aspect of this building, whether it be football operations, business operations, from security, as he's mentioned, kind of, every single person, right, is supporting him. And that's what we want. We want to be able to set people up for success. And I just have really, really high hopes for him and what he's done. Obviously, he's talented, and he's building a team of coaches, to support him and to ultimately support our team. And I'm just really excited, not only for the off season and what's going to be in store for him and them, but obviously for this next season to start. It's going to be great. No, I'm really excited for Antonio and the team that he's growing and building here as well. When he joined the Raiders, it was a few years ago as a linebackers coach. When he had his interim role, anytime you have an interim role, you're stepping in to someone else's shoes, right? So he really wasn't kind of able to create. When I say team, I'm not just talking about players, I'm talking about coaches and just the entire building. And so for him to come in as our permanent head coach and be able to kind of run things the way that he wants to and build, his coaching staff and team around him the way he wants, I'm just really excited for what's going to happen next season. And right now we're undefeated. So, the sky's the limit, and we're really excited.
The host committee putting on the Super Bowl, does that give you any extra incentive or desire to want to get the team to that championship game? I mean, does it, I mean, the fact that the city you guys put on such an incredible show, I mean, and I know the work that went on behind the scenes that everyone did at the organization, but does it trigger something else? Just like, damn, I really want that for this team. I want to be.
I mean, the Raiders, it's commitment to excellence. It's just win, baby. And so we didn't need to host a Super Bowl to know that the goal for every single person in this building is always going to be just to win. Now, to host the Super Bowl and to want to have it and to have it in your own backyard, of course we wanted to be there. But we weren't there this year. Hopefully the goal is to make it there very, very soon. But we don't need that. That will to win isn't just because the Super Bowl was here. I just have to kind of clarify that. But look, it was great. It was a great moment for the city, great moment for the state to be able to have so many different people here that typically has not embraced Las Vegas, to be really kind of blunt and honest about it. So to be able to highlight the city of Las Vegas, highlight Allegiant Stadium, which we all know is a world-class stadium here in Las Vegas. And we know locals, and we want them to kind of experience the stadium, whether it be through tours and concerts and other events, and obviously Raider games. But to now have so many different people across the world come to Allegiant Stadium and to see what it has to offer, it's a great thing for the Raiders. It truly, truly is. And I think it. I don't want to say it inspired or ignited kind of our will to win, because we already have it here. But if anything, I think they realize that there's something special here that the Raiders have built in Las Vegas.
What do you think will be success for you if and when you eventually step away from this role? What would you like to look back on and have achieved? Or what are key criteria for you to have said, I left the presidency in a better state than when I arrived, or these were the things that I wanted to hit?
Sure. Well, I think those things for me, because I'm always going to continue to learn and change and adapt. I think that's important for organizations to be able to kind of thrive and understand that the environment and the landscape's always changing, so we should as well. But first and foremost is going to make sure that we're having a well-run and operated stadium, and that we're bringing not only the best and highest quality of Raider games, but different third-party events, concerts, and just other things at the stadium that I, as a child, wasn't able to experience because there was not a venue here that would hold 65,000 people. That's an incredible investment that the state made to the Raiders, and that we have to continue to uphold our end of the bargain, and we have thus far with being able to bring just world-class events to the city of Las Vegas. Also, it's supporting our football operations. We're a football team first and foremost. So anything that Antonio Pierce, Tom Telesco, our GM, the football operations needs from us, we want to make sure that business operations is running as efficiently and as being as profitable as possible to give them the resources they need to succeed.
The changing shape of Las Vegas and the fact that it is becoming sports town now, is that something that you thought would happen when you were growing up, when you were studying at UNLV? You know, are these changes what you anticipated, and where do you see the future for Las Vegas?
I did not at that time, because I was, going to college. I knew, we had the incredible boom of the integrated resort, you would say late 90s, early 2000s, right? It was more than gaming. I know now that we've had for the last decade, if not longer, non-gaming revenue has exceeded gaming revenue. So you knew at that time that Las Vegas was more than just a gambling town. Fine dining was available. Sporting events, all special sporting events that were kind of coming in out was great. Obviously retail and just other experiences, shows that appealed to everyone, right? Every demographic. It wasn't just kind of a show that was geared towards a gambler. So we knew that Las Vegas was growing. I think people started to embrace that Las Vegas was more than that. I don't think anyone could have predicted the huge amount of sports success that has happened in such a short period of time. And a lot of that is a testament, to be honest, with Mark Davis in kind of consistently saying Vegas is something, one, that the NFL should embrace, that Commissioner Goodell actually acknowledged kind of it over the last week, but then two, having the Raiders actually and having a team here in Las Vegas is something that nobody would have thought of 10 years ago, just because of the concerns about gambling, which I think we've now have quelled based on the success that we had this last week.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Elliott.
Thank you for sitting down with us, and go Raiders next season.
Thanks, let's go.
Go back to
Raiders.
those draft picks. No? Just going to
No,
avoid those draft
yeah.
pick questions. Thank you so much, seriously.
you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.